Welcome back, my little TCL. It's Scorpion72 for another review of the Crime Syndicate from DC Collectibles. Based on the DC comic storyline Forever Evil, today's review is going to be of Power Ring. So, right off the bat, he's got one really cool sculpted. He does come with accessory, which I'm going to get to that, which is really one creepy accessory I've ever seen, but I like it. So, articulation is basically has left to right movement. It's basically his head's on a ball joint. Very movable. Think he has a most like a articulated head so far without anything hindering it. Shoulder articulation shows go outwards, forwards of course. He has single joint in the elbows, swivel at the biceps. He has swivel at the wrists as well as rotation in both wrists. So it's swivel at the wrists as well. He has ab crunch, so he can flex and bend on the abs. Waist articulation. Base and split open. He's a little loose, like I mentioned earlier in one of my videos. This little plastic peg there, sometimes it could be really fragile and sometimes it could be really solid, so hopefully they really put more into that, because that seems to be one of the biggest complaints from a lot of the collectors, that they snap so easily. You moved it one way and I don't know what makes it snap, but if they can prove that, I understand maybe it's cheaper for them to use, that's fine, but just make it solid. Swivel at the thighs, double jointed knees. Everyone in this line has double jointed knees so far. And then he has ankle articulation. And like Deathstorm, he is the second person out of all the 5 figures, I believe. How many I have there? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, out of the 6 figures, sorry. He has a ankle articulation that kind of like rotates all around. So, allows you to do excellent. Allows you to pose him in many different positions, many different ways. The sculpting is really well done. He's even got these power lines, as you can see here, like energy charging through his whole arm. If you look at the sculpting, you can see this whole side is all veins right up into his hands. There's veins there, and as well as I'm trying to get you to see the veins a little bit more. That didn't help. As you can see there, the veins are right there in his hand. As we focus, and yeah, it goes all up and down his arms. So it's like power just cruising and coursing through his body. His accessory he comes with, which can be held in either one of his hands here. So you can hold it in this hand. It's basically his lantern. The hand is quite a little bit gummy, so which it allows you to hold the lantern in this hand without you risking breaking his fingers or anything like that. It holds better in his left hand than it does in his right hand, due to the fact that his hand is open, but still, nevertheless, with the wrist articulation, he can hold it like this. This is a lantern that I like. I've never seen anything like this before. It's basically like the head, almost like the head, I don't know, of like Abensor or something, or some alien. These little tentacles are all articulated, so you can just move them any which way you want. I'm very careful when moving these, because I don't want to break any of them. And here, he even has a jaw that opens, kind of like, reminiscences of like aliens or something like that. And see, you can even see the light shining through, so it really looks like his energy's inside and powering up. But yeah, this lantern is just like something like almost like Tales of the Crypt type thing. But it's really cool. Out of all the lanterns that I've ever seen, never seen one like this, but I like it. Okay, no complaints. So, this evil counterpart of Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, powering here. Mattel did make one, as I mentioned earlier in my other videos, box set of 5. This is him in his more classic type uniform compared to the modern one that at the time when they did have the Crime Syndicate still in the comics before they went to the New 52. As you can see, the height, as usual, is like different because of the 6-inch the Mattel figures, 6-inch figures that Mattel were doing, and as you know, these are collectibles do 7-inch and up. Yeah, kind of similar. He looks more like he's got this evil, sinister look and grin to him. And that's the only gripe I have about this figure. He looks a little more... He kind of looks like Hal Jordan. That's the thing. He doesn't look like a Power Ring who's part of an evil Syndicate group. But other than that, it's a great figure. So if you're interested in the Crime Syndicate figures and you want to pick them up, should be available at comic shops everywhere. This should still be available. Like I said, these are pretty much 2 months out. Or more, and online retailers you should still be able to grab yourself this figure, add them to your collection. Hopefully, you'll be able to get the whole team. And yeah, alright, so that's it. I believe I have the leader left to go. So until next time, my little TCL, Scorpion 72 signing out. Bye.